No, I should have beat that guy. Forget this. Forget 1450. I should have taken him out. That was a horrible mate to lose to. I'm not upset with myself. I'm disappointed in myself. I shouldn't have let that happen. Unacceptable. I'm holding myself fully accountable for that. I could have actually beaten that guy. Not accepting it. I play quickly in the start, but then I think when I need to. See, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to play against this setup because this setup I play all the time because people around this level always play this because they want to go after that square. That's exactly how they get you. When I started playing, I would lose to that over and over again. So with this, I'm kind of really sure of how I'm supposed to start it. That's why I played all those moves so quickly. So there is thinking going to it from past experience because I have a lot of experience with this line. I'd mix it up a little bit though. Like sometimes I want to play this, but it'll kind of open up that. So I don't really like doing it all the time. I have been known to do that, but in this position it doesn't really work. That's also not very good for me because the queen comes in. So I need to get this knight in the game somehow. Maybe that coming. This, then that. Nice little pyramid. Yeah, that's true. But like I said, in this line, it's always the same. I don't care about that knight really. Like I want to get it out eventually, but I don't really care. So go ahead and take it. Then I get your bishop out, and your bishop's threat is the biggest problem here. So at this point, I do have to move the knight out of the way. And this is where I usually give up the knight for a pawn because I don't see a better option. Because I'm going back, I'm doing exactly what I didn't want to do. I could go here because I don't think the bishop's going to go after it. Yeah, let's do that. Because that actually helps me out. If the bishop takes that piece out, it gets itself off that angle and I pick it up. So I'll do this and that next. That I can take. I can take back. The queen has an open lane, which is scary, but manageable. That I was planning already since when he was taking his move. Good. Take out one of the defenders of his pawn. I'm pretty okay here as a piece. So he wants to get rid of my knight because it's causing him problems. I will weaken. No, this pawn's not weak if I go up here. I don't think I'm castling anytime this game. Because now that's cutting off the queen's influence. The queen only has that. It's covered by 2 pieces. This attacks the knight, also defends from the bishop taking it. Knight can finally make its way out to protect. And then I can take that, and that takes away his protection. Yeah. But if I take that, it takes away this guy's protection. Which, if that comes, this is actually a threat at that point. I'm considering moving this here, pushing the pawn and taking the rook. It moves that away from this defense, but this is defending as well. Yeah, that's what I'll do. And if I'm really cheeky, I'll castle on a side with almost no protection. Okay, so what are you going for here? He can go after this piece, so I'll cover it. This is still coming. He is pretty strong on the queen side, but it's gonna have to do. He also weakened the king side, so castling is almost unnecessary. And if he does see and moves the rook, then I can just take this pawn. I don't want to take that pawn. I want to take this pawn. The queen's covering that guy. But also this, and that's a bit more important. But no, knight's covering that. I'm not worried. He wants to give me this rook instead of that rook, but I prefer that rook. Okay, so is my rook being attacked by anything here? No. I do want the rook, but that's... Okay, so let's put it this way. If I take this pawn here, this one's wide open and he will go for it, but I can capture with the knight. Yeah. Okay, I'm fine. So he takes here, I'll move my rook over, cause him a big kingside headache. But he can bring his queen in, so I'll just leave it alone at the moment. Pawn's coming here. Okay, if I take this, what's the danger here? I think it's just hanging. I don't see any problem with taking it. And then I can go here and also check and pick up the rook. Am I confused? I mean, that's a free bishop. He can't really take this because... Yeah, no, it's free. And then free rook. It's falling apart for him. Hold on. That's still covered. I'll bring this piece over anyway. Okay. I'm still fine with all this. Throw a check in there. This was actually a good... No, it wasn't a good move. Put him in check there. The queen's gone. Hold on, is there a better way to do this without getting taking the queen? And then once he moves the king, I just take the queen. You can still take with the bishop, but that's fine. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Raiding, raiding, raiding. Thank you for the raid. Checkmate's coming. Mate is coming. Okay, what's... No, draw. You want to draw from this? This is not a draw position. Draw. These people. Checkmate. Even got the pawn involved there. All right, did we make it? We made it. We made it. We did it. We did it. We got to 1200. 1200 classical. Took me 5 games, but I did it. How's the cheesing? I wasn't cheesing anybody. Calling me cheesing. Oh, the chessin. Haha, need to learn to read first. It's going pretty well. I just hit 1200 in classical. That was my goal for the stream, and I'm surprised that I did it. So in my last 25 games, I went up 143 points. That's not too shabby, I'd say. But in my last 4, I've gone up quite a few. Let's look at that. Last 5. Went up 7. Yeah, went up 7 there. Down 5, so up 2. Up another 20, up 22. Up 42. Up 69. And there we go. We did it. We did it, people. So thank you. Thanks so much.